name is Chuck Olson. I'm a painter. I've been for 30-some years, and I'm a professor of art at St. Francis University. And I'm up here in the monastery in Ambulay, France, trying yet again to make something interesting happen with paper canvas. Being an artist is something that drifts through you, I think, more than it's a chromosome. If someone asks me, why do you paint abstractly? I'll say, I don't. Because when I'm making form, I'm thinking about all kinds of things, whether it's organic form in nature, or these tree trunks, these shapes. You know, if you take, for example, part of your day, like get up in the morning, what you see, the shapes you see from the unmade bed to the brown of the coffee, whatever it is, you accumulate all these things, and if you accumulate them all, not in a linear way, but in a kind of global way, like that's a perfume of your day. When you stand to take a pause in front of a table and make art, then all of those things come in. If I do something like this, to me that's clearly a horizon line, and that's some hedgerow at some point. But then I'll weave things in through it, and is this a passing cloud? Is this a relationship between the direction of a landscape feature and a cloud going the opposite way that I see all the time? You know, and this gives me a way to explore it and give it texture and create maybe a sense of place. I think any artist, you have to have a way of being with the materials, the way in which you set up creating images. And the way I start is that I like textures and surfaces, and so I will put down with different materials a kind of surface that interests me, and then start to layer in color to try to find the form. And to me, this is a kind of a dialogue that you have. All right, we agree to start something, the painting and I. And at the same time, I'll think about music a lot, because art's about space and music's about time, about the arrangement of those things. And as I arrange space with painting, I try to think about the motivation of music, and I will definitely choose music that seems to fit the mood of the way the painting's going. I think that one of the ones that really bothers me is when somebody says, looks like a 4-year-old child could do it. And I think 4-year-old children are brilliant. You know, we're trying to make images here that take you somewhere. You know, it doesn't have to be completely based on observation. You want your concept of beauty, whether it's 4-year-old child or whether it's 85-year-old artist, to be expanding all the time. I mean, who wants to take beauty and limit it? But I think that society has to have artists to, in part, give it its memory and give it a conscience between past and present. It makes the intangibles tangible. And it's essential that we do that. You know, at some point, our language cannot express how we are and how we feel. It works on so many levels. It has enormous power. Now, often I think I'm playing some kind of board game with whoever this is, you know, whatever's there. I make a move, you make a move, and this dialogue just goes on and on and on and on until you decide to end the conversation.